about over this saga, all this fake love saga. Like, what is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? Why are the witches more powerful than God, huh? Why are the witches more powerful than God? How does that work out? How does that work out? I can sit there and try to use my God-given gifts, and they'll still try to fucking interfere and shit. They can interfere in my fucking dreams. They can lock me in a box and fucking torture me. Like, what? It's like my bad for thinking that somebody would actually appreciate and value your skills. No, we gotta use you and abuse you and then try to kill you and poison you and drug you and have you locked up for fucking with your mind and keep torturing you in the box too. Yeah, I don't even know what kind of fucking tech you'll use then. It's fucking psychotic ass shit right there. All the shit when I was in ISO or the whole psychotic fucking shit, dude. I try to remember every day to fucking ask for certain things, and then it's just psychotic shit. Like saying that the shrink was being held captive by another inmate or something. Held captive. They told me I needed to see the shrink to get out the fucking box. Finally, after like 2 weeks or something, but I kept asking for the fucking court-appointed, lawyer or whatever, and they just kept. They didn't give me a tablet for fucking like a month and a week or something. A month, at least a month. Because even when I got out into the pod, it still was like a week or a week and a half, something fucking ridiculous. Fuck you, dude. You invited a terrorist into the Pentagon. I bet you invite all kinds of people into your safe spaces, right? Like that one's over there in Mar-a-Lago, but that makes a lot of sense, huh? This fucking saga to be over. Y'all need to lock up these fucking people and make sure they never fucking get out, because they are dangerous to any goddamn person they feel like they need to attack, apparently. Even if they use and abuse you. Like, I don't know what this whole sending fake love thing is about either. That's pretty fucking demonic too. Like, how do you even do that? I know, like, there was, like, subliminals where you could supposedly, like, send love to somebody or whatever, but how do you send fake love? How does that work? How does that work? Look, they're coming out random fucking spots again. In the middle of nowhere, we still always have people turning out random fucking places and shit. That's crazy stuff. Like these people are so cocky, they think they get away with this shit, like mocking you with the coffee ad. Well, about your story in jail, after they did all this stuff to send you there, after they tortured you there, like, it was really fucked up even before the weird stuff in the fucking ISOs or the fucking hole started. They were already yelling about Tim in these messages that I knew somebody was doing some shady shit, and I didn't really want to talk to them, and I was feeding them some fucking whatever bullshit, right? Every once in a while there'd be like a glimpse of truth in there, but like when somebody doesn't talk to you and then they send something somebody to come message you, you already know something shady is going on. You already ain't gonna fucking tell them shit. And then they were like the one that was like all fucking weird and like on all these big pharma pills and stuff. I'm like talking about it. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, they were yelling about that after, you know, the whole thing was like, oh, you're gonna meet up with Tim and all this. That's part of what drove me crazy, right? And them doing this through the fucking computer. And then getting yelled at about stuff that you asked for answers about. See, Tim tried to hint that he was being blackmailed in one of the things, and he does kind of communicate, where he did kind of communicate through YouTube a lot. And that was one of his excuses and why he was stealing from me and not paying me and stuff. Maybe it's blackmail. That's what they said. Him and Ian were on that episode, right? But nothing ever gets fixed or resolved or anything when you try to okay, well, if it's blackmail, well, turn to the FBI and that's what I asked James O'Keefe if it was really blackmail or if he was just breadcrumbing me. That's the message from me and James O'Keefe, and then years go by and then worse stuff happens, and you know these people just telling their goddamn selves, right? All you had to do was have a fucking conversation in the first few months and you would have looked a lot more innocent, but wanted money at any cost, right? Yeah, we over this fucking saga. Apparently we can only get fake ass love, and every time, even if it's supposed to be like some real like God-given connection, like the witches are more powerful, I guess, so I don't know what I'm supposed to fucking do about that. I don't know what to do about that. God keeps proving the witches are more powerful. All this stuff, all these blessings, they were for you. Good news is for you. Good news is for you. It does not come. It never reaches me. Yeah, yelling about Tim after they've already did this thing. When they pretended that I was going to meet up with him. Sitting all these wild goose chases and shit. That's like the most like nastiest psychological torture. When you're trying to play somebody that wanted answers for that stuff all along, and then you lock them in a box and yell about that shit like you're guilty of something. No, I'm the one that turned in the tip. I'm the one that turned in the tip because Tim was hinting at the fucking shit, right? Oh, we'll just make up this excuse, just like his fake conversation with the FBI, or maybe he has real conversations with the FBI, but I hope they don't believe anything that comes out of his goddamn mouth. He'll hype you up like something good's gonna happen for years and years and years, and you'll never fucking happen. Not to mention that I'm pretty sure there's still to this day cameras in my house that I didn't put there and don't know where they are. Apparently they're in the feed room too, because I don't know how I talk about something all the way in the feed room, which is even farther from my house than my parents' house. It's like on the other side of their house, and my phone is sitting on the fucking table. And all of a sudden when I get back and get into YouTube, it says something that it puts my own video where I was comparing Bella to a cat for laying on the back of the couch, like the very back of the couch, when Pepper had just jumped up like a cat. They said something about that to me. Jumped up on the cat with a little ledge. She was just balanced there for a good 10 seconds before she was like, oh shit, I can't do this. She's very athletic. Said she's like a cat, and then the next thing that pops up in my feed, and my phone is not even anywhere near